everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adobe Noli, coming to you live from the city of Abuja, Nigeria. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying indoors. Hope you're washing your hands as always. Yeah, so today I'll be doing a review slash reaction video on Skinny Girls in Transit episode 11, which is titled Greater Good. So if you remember episode 10, when episode 10 ended, the last one of episode 10, we saw that Kwame slapped Shalewa for doing what? For just throwing a glass down, and then Kwame gave her the slap of her life. And I was thinking, okay, I think this is just best. At least with this now we can now hope or think that Shalewa will use her senses and say, okay, I've not gotten too far into this relationship, let me just walk away. But no, we are now seeing that Kwame is here apologizing to Shalewa.
So sorry.
Kwame, I'm the one who's sorry. I'm sorry for breaking a simple wine glass.
No. Look, I don't know what got it for me. I lost control. I made a mistake. I'm a fool. You know what? Hit me back. Hit me back so we get even. Look, babe.
And telling her that he's sorry and all that blah blah blah. You know, people that are abusive will always have one word. Their words, they're so good with their mouths. They always say things that you will want to hear. And then he now goes ahead to say, okay, you can hit me, I'm sorry about that. Like, hit you for what? Like, am I a violent person? I'm not a violent person, so why should I hit you? You're the violent person, so you shouldn't be telling me to hit you and all of that. And then Shalewa goes, okay, what annoys me with this whole thing is that this guy thinks he can just pop in to Shalewa's house without even letting Shalewa know about it. Okay, let's assume that he actually called Shalewa and Shalewa did not take her calls. Is that enough reason why you should barge into her family house? This is her family house you're talking about. You did nothing at all. You just came in, just knocked. What if it's her mother that opened the door or her father that opened the door? Nothing. You just came there because you know her house. You now decided to come to her house. Each time you just do something wrong, you will always come to the house. I feel that is so wrong, and I think Shalewa should actually address that. He shouldn't be coming to the house uninvited. Yes, and then he now goes ahead to apologize and says all those sweet words as usual, and then he now brings a gift to buy his conscience, or to buy your conscience. I don't even know. So, well, I love the fact that Shalewa did not take that gift, but even if she didn't take the gift, she was still considering him. And then we now see Tiwa, definitely, we all knew she was going to win the awards, and I think Mide is actually drawing away from Tiwa. Mide is no longer as close to Tiwa as before, but even if he's just trying to be the good husband because he's the husband. You get, it's not like he's just doing it because he just has to do it. But if he had an alternative, if he had an option, I don't think Mide would actually want to be with Tiwa for now, maybe until everything is sorted out, his whole company thing, and coupled with the fact that Tiwa is actually being selfish about her coming to work with him and all of that. Because if you can see when she went to meet him in his living room, in his study room, you could see that he wasn't really into her when she was trying to kiss him and all that. He wasn't really into her, and then he now goes ahead to, don't worry, it's my duty. When he just said it's my duty, I'm like, okay. So I thought there was a difference between having sex and making love. Like, okay, let's see what happens. Then the next thing was when Editi came to the office, I think to see Mide. Then I don't understand why Tiwa will be asking Didi, should I trust you and all of that. I think Tiwa should loosen up a little. Like, I think she's getting too uptight for my liking. I don't understand. She shouldn't have asked, even if she knows definitely well that Editi and what's her name again, Didi, are an item or supposed item. I don't think, you don't expect Didi to be tying her face or because the Editi is in the office and all that. So I think Tiwa should loosen up a little. I don't understand why she would actually act that way. Then we now see Wosi and AY. See, that first scene where Wosi and AY were doing Don Jazzy's thing, I was like, Chibi, this Wosi will not just respect herself and use her common sense for once and do something useful in her life. Will she involve AY in all of this? I don't know, but thank God she actually used her senses. And when the whole plan was, when the gold woman comes around, then she will call mommy and then all of that. But they should have shown us what happened after mommy came to the scene. They should have showed us how the gold woman was arrested and all of that. They should have actually shown us, because it's not a scene you should just let pass by like that. You're just telling us by words that, oh, Wosi and AY are good children now. I think they should have shown us that scene. Would have loved to see how she reacted when she was arrested. Yeah. I love Editi's children. Like those children, I love children that are open, that are vocal, that are vocal, but you still respect your elders. You still know when to draw the line and all that. I love the way they spoke to Didi when she came around, like the way they pulled her legs. You know, Didi is the kind of person that will always be pulling people's legs, but now they pulled her leg and she actually fell for it. So I love the way Editi's children actually handling the whole thing. So I think they've even received her. I think she doesn't even have a problem with Editi's children. They've welcomed her. But in my own saying, they welcomed her into the family. So I love that about Editi's children. Yes, and then when Editi now asked, are we really an item and all of that, then that's whole kiss and all of that. And I'm like, okay, yes, at least we are now sure that Didi has settled. At least this particular season, Didi has somebody. Didi is serious. Didi is me. I'm happy that Didi is now settled. Then we now go ahead to see Tito and Shalewa's conversation. For Tito, I think Tito was actually being sincere as a friend, because sometimes you don't know what you might do until you're actually in that situation. I think Tito gave that advice. I'm sure she did not really know that advice was for Shalewa. Maybe if she knew it was for Shalewa, she would have given Shalewa a better advice, in the sense that when someone just asks you a random question, you just answer the person like, okay, this is how I might handle it. But when someone very close to you now comes to you and like, okay, this is the situation, there's a way you give the person a response. So I just feel Tito was just giving that response based on Shebi is Tiwa that needs this thing, okay, now take it like this. I don't think Tito would have advised Shalewa that way if Tito knew that advice was actually for Shalewa. And it now goes down to what most ladies will actually do when they have issues in their relationships. They now start asking their friends questions indirectly. I feel you should ask your friend if you really want a response, if you really want a solution to your problem. I think you should actually be direct in asking that question, so that your friend can actually help you, give you the right answers. Because at the end of the day, they're just giving you answers based on, okay, let me just give you an answer, not like we are one-on-one, not like we are paddies like that. Yeah. So we now see Shalewa going to see that Kwame, and within how many seconds she's already laughing. See that laugh, it was so annoying. Like, this is somebody that hits you, and in no seconds, because he has apologized to you and all of that, at least you're supposed to form a little, even if you've accepted the apology, you're supposed to at least form a little. Like, I don't understand why she was now laughing, and like, I see it was very, very annoying. I think Shalewa it won't end well with Shalewa, definitely, because I thought by what happened now, I was thinking she was going to learn her lessons. I was thinking I thought she was just going to learn her lessons basically, and know what is good and what is not good for her. But I think the girl is in love already. But even if you're in love, doesn't mean you have to be stupid. And this goes out to all the young ladies. I think even men as well. See, once you're in an abusive relationship, once you see that red sign, just that one sign, run away. Yes, they will come to you and apologize and tell you, oh, they are sorry, to never repeat itself again. The devil came over me, this one, that one, I did not know how it happened, my village people did this one. See, there will always be an excuse to why someone would abuse you. So do not put yourself again in that position where you'll be abused the second time. If you're in an abusive relationship, please and please and please leave that relationship. As far as it is not yet, you are not yet married. As far as it's just dating, you are dating. Leave that relationship. If it is marriage that you are married, and you are in an abusive relationship, seek your counselor, seek a counselor, your pastor, your imam, whatever. It's not here that you hear anything. It's not on this particular review that I'll say anything about that. But please, if you're dating and you're in an abusive relationship, please, without mixing words, you have to leave that relationship. No matter what you're benefiting from that relationship, try and leave that relationship. Then finally, Tiwa has actually rejected the offer that she will no longer be featuring in the season 2 of the radio show. I think she has learned her lessons now. I think it's beginning to dawn on her that Mo is becoming something else, because even I'm beginning to suspect that Mo, she might have good intentions, but at times at times what you don't plan for might just come like that. So I think I'm happy about the fact that Shalewa that Tiwa is going to support her husband now, but I just hope it is not late. Yes, I just hope it is not late. So I'm happy about that. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how the next episode is going to be, and the next episode is going to be the season finale. I'm really worried, like what will happen in that finale. Like I'm sure Shalewa and Kwame will be serious problem. Tiwa might also have issues with Mide because of Mo. If you have other reviews, if you have any other thing to say about this particular episode, please drop it in the comments. We didn't see Mohammed and what's her name? We didn't see Mohammed and the other, and what's her name? We didn't see them, so I think they will actually show them in the finale, and then I don't know. Let's see how to. So leave your comments below in the comment section and we'll take it up from there. Thank you once again for watching my video. Hope you did enjoy it. See you in my other videos. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Please, I'm begging you, please just go and subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing. Like, subscription is very free. Thank you once again and have yourself a lovely day. Bye.